Hey guys, and welcome to Tips and Tricks Part 3. In this part, we are going to be discussing farms and horse stables. Now, we're going to start off with farms, and this is the example of a very simple one. Now, of course, you can have this if you're starting out and you just need food on the go, right? But there are a lot of ways to make it seem a lot better, and I'm about to be giving them to you. Now, this is an example of what your farm can look like. It looks a lot better, doesn't cost too much, and I'm about to show you how to make it. Now you're going to want to start off with putting glowstone on the floor in this formation. Then you're going to put the block of your choice on top of each one. Proceed to connect each one, and this will give you the overall shape of the farm. Then you're going to add walls and slabs. This gives your farm an overall better shape and a better design. Then you're going to want to add the water, and then after that, if you want to, you can put carpet on top. And then you can put in the crops of your choice. That's it for the farms. Now on to the horse stables. Now this is a very simple design, and you can by all means stay with this if you are starting out and you just need a spot for your horse to stay. Now over time you're going to want to expand, so a design like this isn't going to work forever. Now you're going to want to start with a base like this. You're going to want to make sure that the stables are going to be bigger so your horses have enough space and you can have a more quantity of horses. Then just raise the logs by 3 blocks. After that, just connect them. Now, instead of putting windows, we're going to just add fences. Now on to the roof. You're going to want to fill in this part from the top. You're doing it like this because you want to add as much space for your horse as possible. Then just proceed to fill in each of the gaps. Now that you're done with that, this next part is going to be a little bit more expensive if you don't have enough wheat, so keep that in mind. You're going to want to add hay bales in this formation on the top. You're also going to want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Then you're going to want to connect both of them. Make sure that the hay bales are facing in this direction. You're going to want to do the same thing on the opposite side. Then you're going to just want to add another layer, then another one, and another one. Then proceed to do the same thing on the opposite side. Now you're going to want to add slabs. Make sure that it circles around. Then make sure to fill on the top of the roof. This is the part where we start adding the details. You can start like this. Then, if you want to add more onto the top, you can proceed to add stairs and slabs. This will give the roof an overall better shape and more character. Then on the sides, you're just going to want to connect them. Don't forget a lantern to keep a light source, and because it makes the building overall better. And that's that, you finished the horse stables. I hope you enjoy. And don't be afraid to add stuff on the inside, like lanterns, crafting tables if you want to, hay bales, anything at all. And now you have a horse stable that your horses can enjoy. And that is the end of Tips and Tricks Part 3. Now, I will be adding more on how to build certain things, but this is the end of the 3-parter series on how to build a house. I hope you enjoyed this series. There is much more to come. See you then.